Welcome back, everyone. Ready to dive in?
Definitely always ready for a deep dive. What do we have today?
Well, today we're looking at this piece on trading, and I gotta say, the core idea is pretty thought-provoking.
Yeah. Light on me.
It basically boils down to this statement: the best traders are the quiet ones. What do you think?
The quiet ones, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, makes you think, right? I mean, we always hear about these like high-flying traders,
Yeah.
the ones making bold moves, taking huge risks.
Right. Always in the news, always making headlines.
Exactly. But this quote, it suggests something completely different, like maybe real success in trading.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not about being the loudest or most flamboyant.
It really challenges the stereotype, doesn't it? I mean, if you think about it, being quiet in trading could actually be a sign of strength.
How so?
Well, think about what it takes to be a successful trader. Discipline, strategy, calculated risks. These aren't exactly qualities associated with, loud, boisterous personalities.
That's true. So maybe quietness in this context is more about having a cool head, being able to tune out the noise and focus on the fundamentals.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about emotional control, not getting swept up in the hype or panicking when things get volatile. It's about having a plan and sticking to it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So a quiet trader might be someone who spends hours researching a company, analyzing market trends, really digging deep before making any moves.
Exactly. They're not chasing quick profits or jumping on the latest bandwagon. They're thinking long-term, looking for value, and waiting patiently for the right opportunities. It's like Warren Buffett. He's the epitome of a quiet trader. I mean,
Totally. And he's done all right for himself, wouldn't you say?
just a little bit, yeah. And think about it. This idea of quiet strength, it's not just limited to trading. You see it in all sorts of fields.
Oh, for sure. Like in business negotiations, for
Yeah.
example.
Exactly. The best negotiators aren't necessarily the ones who talk the most. It's often the ones who listen carefully, observe the other party's body language, and wait for the right moment to make their move. They're not letting their ego get in the way.
It's almost like being quiet gives you a kind of strategic advantage. You're able to gather information, process it, and then act decisively when the time is right.
And in a world that's constantly bombarding us with information and distractions, that ability to be quiet, to focus, and to think for yourself, it's more valuable than ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This has been a really eye-opening conversation. So for all our listeners out there, I think the takeaway here is don't underestimate the power of quiet.
Well said. Pay attention to the quiet ones in your field, in your life. What can you learn from their approach? You might be surprised by what you discover.
Food for thought, for sure. That's all the time we have for this deep dive, but until next time, keep those minds curious and remember.
Sometimes the best moves are made in silence.
See you all next time.